Today we look at an epic fight scene from Marvel's The Avengers, where Thor and Hulk go head-to-head against each other in the streets of New York. This is one of my favorite scenes from this movie, so let's get into it. Now, if you've seen the film, you'll know that things don't start out like this. They actually start out with Thor and Hulk working together, fighting side by side against the Chitauri army. It's a great team-up, and we get some cool shots of them smashing things together. But then things take a turn for the worse. And if you haven't seen the movie, well, you're really missing out. Now, obviously, there's a lot going on in this fight scene. There are tons of crazy effects and cool action beats. And today, we're just going to focus on the fight itself between Thor and Hulk. We'll break down what makes this fight so awesome, how it's filmed, how it's edited, why it works so well, and see if we can learn anything from it that could help us in our own filmmaking. So before we get started, just want to say that if you enjoy this breakdown, more in-depth breakdowns like this are available on a subscription platform. The platform allows creators like myself to post exclusive content like extended cuts of our videos without ads or sponsors. So if you'd like to support the channel and see more, you can find the link to the platform in the description below. Now, let's get back to the breakdown. Alright, so let's start off by talking about the choreography of this fight. So much of what makes this work is because of how well planned out this fight is. Obviously, you have two incredibly strong fighters going toe-to-toe here. You've got Thor with his hammer and Hulk with his incredible strength and durability. And the way that they choose to fight, it's a battle of strength, but also a battle of wits. Hulk may be stronger, but Thor has the ability to control Mjolnir from afar. He can fly it around and smash it into Hulk over and over again. And when Hulk gets too close, he can call it back and use it as a shield. And since Mjolnir is made of pure Asgardian iron, it actually hurts Hulk pretty bad when he hits him with it. And because of this, Hulk needs to stay at a distance and try and keep Thor away from him. And this creates a pretty fun dynamic, and we get some cool moments out of it. We also get a nice variety of attacks and movements. It's not just a bunch of big, powerful swings. We also get quick little jabs and pokes and stuff like that. Like when Thor is flying Mjolnir around and just barely misses Hulk. He goes for another hit, and then Hulk grabs onto it and pulls it close, and Thor pulls it back and then smashes him right in the face with the butt of it. Little details like that make the fight feel a lot more real. It doesn't feel like every time these guys throw an attack, they're just trying to kill each other. They're actually fighting. They're actually trying to best each other, but not necessarily destroy each other. And all of the stunts and the visual effects work really well here. You can tell that a lot of planning went into making sure that everything looked good. Like the way that Mjolnir flies through the air, the way that Hulk reacts to being hit with it, the way that Thor uses his body to block incoming attacks. All of that was meticulously planned out ahead of time. And if you want to learn more about visual effects and how movies work, there's a video that breaks down how visual effects work and how they re-added to a movie. It has a great resource for anyone who loves movies and wants to learn more about how their favorite films are made. But anyway, now let's talk about how this fight is filmed. One of the things I love most about this scene is the camera work. It does such a great job of keeping me engaged in the fight and letting me see everything clearly. The camera is constantly moving. There's no shaky cam nonsense here. It's smooth, it's controlled, but it's always happening. And this keeps the action feeling fast-paced and exciting. We've got a few different shots to look at here. We've got the wide shot, which lets us see the entire fight. This is important because it gives us context to the fight. It lets us know where these guys are, what's going on around them, and it also lets us know who's winning the fight. If Thor knocks Hulk down, we can see him getting back up. Hulk knocks Thor back, we can see him taking off into the sky. Then we've got the medium shot. This is a great shot because it shows us both characters at the same time. It's a great way to show their expressions, their body language, and to see the action happening up close. Then we've got the close-up, which can be used to show either character, and it's a great way to build suspense. Like when Thor is flying Mjolnir around and Hulk is trying to grab it. We re-locked in on Hulk's face, and all we can see is Thor's hammer whizzing past him. That shot puts us right in the middle of the action, and it makes the fight feel even more intense than it already is. Another thing that works really well here is the editing. The pacing of this fight is perfect. It feels fast-paced and exciting, but we never miss a beat. We can always see what's going on, and we always know what's about to happen next. The editors did a great job of cutting together a bunch of quick shots that flowed together seamlessly. When Thor knocks Hulk back with his hammer, we immediately cut to a close-up of Hulk's face as he shakes his head in disbelief. This is a great way to keep the momentum going and to keep us invested in the fight. The lighting and the color grading of this scene also do an amazing job. The colors are vibrant and punchy, and they really pop. The lighting is dramatic, and it helps to create a sense of atmosphere. For example, when Thor and Hulk are fighting in the middle of the street, the lights from the buildings around them bounce off of their muscles as they fight, which adds a nice touch of realism to the scene. Okay, so let's talk about some of the sound design. The sound design of this scene is fantastic. The sound effects are used to great effect to add to the overall intensity of the fight. Like when Mjolnir connects with Hulk's body, we hear a loud thud that makes us feel the impact of the blow. When Thor slams Mjolnir into the ground, we hear a rumble that makes us feel the earth shaking beneath our feet. And the score? It's epic, and it swells during the big moments, adding to the drama of the fight. One of my favorite things about the score of this scene is how it builds and changes as the fight progresses. At first, it's slow and methodical, which matches the movements of the fighters. As the fight intensifies, the score becomes more fast-paced and chaotic, which mirrors the action on screen. And when Thor and Hulk finally stop fighting and team up to take on the Chitauri, the music swells again, this time with a sense of triumph. Overall, this is an incredibly well-choreographed, well-staged, and well-edited fight scene. It's exciting, it's dramatic, and it's a ton of fun to watch.